Team, I wanted to make a video to talk a little bit about team volume points and why it's important. Especially if you're an Emerald coach and above, you definitely want to listen to this video. And especially for coaches, new coaches, older coaches, just so that you can understand the benefits of being Emerald and above and why it's important. So as you know, there are two ways, or you may not know, there are two ways that we make money as coaches. The first way is by retail, and that has to do with the fact that everything that we sell, we get 25% commission from our customers. The second way, which honestly I think for those of us who choose this as a career and those of us who want to make a substantial income with this business, we are more excited about is that we get a percentage of the team cycle volume and we get a certain amount of money based off of our team volume. And so team volume has to do with the fact that, if you take myself, this is Stephanie Burgos, if you take myself, I have, over 30 coaches in my downline, and they have coaches under them. And as they're buying and selling, every product that we sell has an associated number of points, volume points associated with it. And so that's why as your team grows, it's really important that you are Emerald and above to take advantage of this, because what happens is that you all the volume points from all the products that are sold and consumed beneath you get added up, and you can make a certain amount of income from that. And so why this is important is because you get to unlock this feature. And it's called Team Cycle Bonus. And you get to unlock this feature only when you're Emerald and above. And you have to be an active Emerald coach. And remember, to be active means that you have at least 50 PV. So that means you're spending or selling at least $50. Or for Emerald status, actually, let me repeat that. For Emerald status, it's actually 90 PV on a home direct. I apologize. It's actually 90 PV on a home direct in order to qualify for Emerald. So that means that in order to qualify for Emerald, you need two coaches, one on your left leg and one on your right leg. And then you also need to have 90 personal volume points worth of a home direct product. So myself, I get Shakeology every month, and that covers that requirement. So what I want to do is show you how you can look for your how much volume you have underneath you. And one thing to make note is that if the volume doesn't cycle every week, that amount gets transitioned over, gets rolled over to the next week, and so you never really lose it, and it's there in your back office. And so what you want to do is you want to go to Coach, where it says Coach here. And you want to click actually on Previous Office View. So this is the old view of the Team Beachbody online office. You want to go to where it says Commissions, and then you want to go to where it says Carryover Volume. So carryover volume, so as you can see, and then you want to look over here in this area over here. So you'll see carry over LV and carry over RV. So LV and LV and RV basically means LV means left-sided volume and RV means right-sided volume. And this has to do with the fact that you have a left leg and a right leg. And so all of us naturally have a stronger leg because we have our sponsor coach who's putting coaches underneath us. And if we're on a really strong leg, their sponsor coach is also putting coaches underneath us. So this coach here is actually on a really strong leg. And so that means he has several coaches above him that are putting coaches under him. And as a result, he's benefiting from the volume points. So as you can see here, he's pretty much been a coach for a little over a year now. And by just kind of being a coach and just sticking with it and working on his business as best as he can, he's accumulated 140,318 points. That's a lot of points. And as you can see, as you scroll down and you go back in time, you can see that what happened was that it kept carrying over the volume points. It kept carrying over so that this is his max volume points right now, and this is what we call our carryover volume. This is a fun number for you to kind of go seek, especially my coaches that are that have been with me from the beginning. It'd be really interesting for you to see which side is stronger, but also what that stronger side, what that number is for the volume points. And the reason being, so now I'm going to just take you over to a diagram that I made, is that what ends up happening is that, so let's say you have your carryover volume of 140,000 318. And so basically what you want to do is you want to divide by that number by 200, and that's going to be the number of times that coach can cycle. And cycle means team volume cycle. And so what happens is that when you're Emerald, you get $14 per cycle. But I do want to note that in order, and this is per week, and so this is like your weekly commission, and so, you know, we get paid weekly, so this is your weekly commission. So every week you can earn a max of 250 at this level of Emerald. For Ruby, it's $16 per cycle with a max of 1,000 per week, and Diamond is 18 per cycle with a max of 2,000 per week. And so you can see here that this coach has 140,318 volume points. If he were to divide it by 200, that means the max, the potential that he has is 701 cycles. If he were just an Emerald, you know, if he were actually to get to Emerald, which he would be making 9,822. If he were Ruby, he'd be making 11,216, and if he were Diamond, he would have up to a potential of $12,618. So this coach in his back office, if he were to, you know, build his right side more, because remember, in order to, not to remember, but in order to cycle, you do have to, you're trying to make this equal. So as you can see, this is very unequal. He has only 67 points on his right side, and he has 140,000 points on his left side. So he has a lot of work to build this right side and build the right volume. But I think it's really exciting to see what is sitting in his back office, like sitting there waiting for him as soon as he really starts building this, you know, building this right side up. There's a lot of money back there that's just kind of waiting for him to take advantage of. So I hope this is, you know, I hope this was a little helpful for you. I really encourage you to do the exercise, especially if you're Emerald and above, and especially my older coaches who may not be Emerald. Please do this exercise and please post the income potential in the comments below just for fun so that we can kind of see kind of what the income potential is for the team. I'll also post another link kind of explaining Team Cycle Bonus. I hope you found this helpful. Bye.